Hello, chasers! The calendar turns over to a fresh, brand new year, full of promise. But many of us stay stuck at the promise to do stage. Today's episode is about how do we keep these promises we make to ourselves and get to the end of the year with our resolutions intact and goals realised. I'm your host, Chris Becks, a financial and business advisor with over 40 years' experience and the founder of the multi-award winning CBEX Business Solutions for Good. I've got some ideas to consider that will help you achieve more in 2024. Let's dive into this episode. We all start out with good intentions when we set our objectives for the year to come. But motivation notoriously wanes with time and has the potential to sabotage our chances of achieving our dreams. While many studies reinforce the notion that willpower struggles after only 1 month, a study tracking respondents over the course of a full year by Richard Wiseman in his New Year's resolution experiment suggested that around the 3-month mark, half of resolutions fall over, increasing to a failure rate of around 82% by year's end. One way to deal with our waning motivation, instead of setting one daunting goal to be achieved over the period of a whole year, is to come up with a series of monthly smaller goals. That will give you 12 mini goals, which ideally need to be achievable on a daily basis. The theory is that if you follow the same pattern for around 30 days, you'll be establishing this pattern as a habit that you are likely to continue into the future. Each successive month will see you build on that success. Part of the key to making this approach work is to ensure that all your monthly micro goals are working towards an overarching end goal. Your micro goals need to follow a theme. This is where you can come back to your New Year's resolution and base your theme on what you want to achieve for the year. So let's say your theme for the year is around career aspirations. For example, achieving that promotion. Your first month could simply be setting aside some time each day to network and meet people within the organisation. That is, improving your interpersonal skills. The next month might be focused on exploring tools to improve your productivity, and so on, as you work your way through each successive month. If your priority is to work on your health and well-being, and end of the year capable of running 10 kilometres, it's also important to set micro goals that get you there. Again, you can start small. A way of working incrementally towards your goal might be to start by drinking more water, then a month dedicated to getting more incidental exercise in your day, then a month focused on improving your diet and losing a little weight, working slowly up to lacing up your shoes, hitting the track and increasing your endurance. Now these smaller goals will add up with time. We're calling them micro goals for a reason. It's important not to bite off more than you can chew. The key is how they add up. Viewed alone, these smaller goals may not seem like a lot, but the shorter duration makes it a lot more likely you'll stick at them, developing good habits that will hopefully accrue rather than fade over time. The fact that you are in effect starting afresh each month also gives you a much better chance of success. Now, don't be afraid to put some processes to help you get there. It can be a good idea to use online apps to aid or track your progress. It can also help to dangle the carrot and build in some rewards for when you get to the end of each month successfully. Tell friends and family what you are working on and celebrate your successes with them. By the end of the year, You can look back with satisfaction at each little milestone as a personal win, and you'll have stepped forwards and finally reached an overall goal that may have seemed intimidating unless broken down into manageable chunks. So what are you waiting for? Get out that calendar and pencil in a goal a month to reach your dreams this year. So this year, ditch the grand goals and embrace micro wins. We're talking smaller monthly steps that'll propel you towards your dreams without zapping your motivation. Why it works? Well, firstly, motivation fades fast. Studies show half of resolutions will crumble by March and 82% by December. Micro goals keep you fired up. Number 2, it's a habit-building powerhouse. Focus consistently on daily actions for 30 days and voila, you've built a habit that sticks. And number 3, focus on the big picture with smaller steps. Link your mini goals to a larger theme such as career, fitness, etc. and watch them build brick by brick. Are you ready to conquer your year? Here's your action plan. Number 1, choose your theme. What big goal do you want to achieve? Number 2, break it down. Divide it into 12 achievable monthly goals. Number 3, start small, go daily. Focus on consistent bite-sized actions. Number 4, track your progress. Use apps, journals, or a buddy system to hold you to account. And number 5, celebrate your wins. Reward yourself with reaching each milestone. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the key. By embracing micro wins, you'll build lasting habits and reach your dreams, one small step at a time. Don't wait. Start your micro goal journey today. Thank you for listening. I'm Chris Becks, and I look forward to presenting our next episode to you.
If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the Chasers channel, we would love you to share it with your business friends and colleagues, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from CBEX Business Solutions for Good, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/CBEX, Instagram at CBEX, and on the internet at cbex.com. Thanks again, and we'll be sharing new info with you on our next episode.